Hey guys, it's your girl Big Root, Real Talk. And today's topic is about a lady named Wendy Duan that was 28 years old that lived in Sugar Land, Texas. That was a ISD teacher, which she was a third grader reading and language art teacher at Boone Elementary School. She met this young man, Charvas Thomas, 26, on a dating site called Meet Me. A week prior to them meeting, he murdered her in her backyard. They met face to face on New Year's Day, and they decided she decided that she wanted to gather her friends at her home where she lived alone so they can meet him for the first time. They stated when they got there that they was arguing, they had disagreements that was inside the home that led outside in the backyard. When it got too heated, her friends decided to leave because they didn't want any parts. This man pulled out a gun and shot her 10 times in her backyard and fled to Louisiana. A week, you guys. She knew this man for a week. Now, he do have a background where he did something to one of his family members and everything. So you have to watch, who you date. That's why it's hard to date someone online. It's hard to start over and meet people. This is why people tend to stay in long relationships that don't work out for them because they feel more safer with this person because they know them. Starting over in a relationship, you gotta meet family, you gotta get to know them in and out. You gotta learn their back history. If they got a baby mama, if they got a baby father, and so on and so on. So she thought that she met a nice person, especially he's only 26. The suspect is 26 and she was 28. So she had a lot going for herself. Her friends stated and people that she worked with said that she was a very nice person. She was easy to get along with. She was outgoing, fun, funny. And for her to go on an app called Meet Me and meet this man that got a background that's violent, and they met face to face on New Year's, and then when they turn around on January 7th, she invited her friends over to meet him, and they get it into a heated argument. So you shoot this woman 10 times over a heated argument that y'all got into it. First off, she was wrong for introducing her family so fast, family and friends to this man, the suspect, a week, you guys. Not a month, not too much. You didn't even know if, anything was going to happen. You can't even learn a person in a week. But sometimes people look for love in the wrong places. Sometimes people move fast and feel like this person is right for them just because they want to say that they're in a relationship. They want to say they loved. This man took Wendy's life. A teacher, a reading and language teacher of third grade, you guys. living on her own. She was, she probably was a good fit for him. And just over a heated argument, he take this woman's life. For what reason? So they end up catching him in Louisiana. He went to jail and took his own life 2 months later. People cannot handle jail. But you can put a gun in your hand and shoot an innocent woman over a heated argument 10 times in her backyard. And I feel like instead of them people leaving, they should have called the police. Because you can't trust a person you just meet in a week and you decide to leave them arguing. Now they probably sitting back regretting it like, oh, I should have called the police. Oh, I shouldn't have left. But for a person to shoot you 10 times, he probably would have shot everybody else too. So it's a win and win. You never know if you should have stayed or if you should have went. But I feel like if they would have left, they gave him the right to do it and flee the scene. But he probably would have shot them, knowing. But you so caught up in what? You never know what a person is going through. You can't go online meeting a person and thinking it's okay. I just really feel like this young lady had a lot going for herself. She was outgoing, a school teacher. She was 28 years old, you guys. At that age, in your 20s, you're going to do stupid stuff, You're going to think like, oh, it's okay. I can go meet this person. I can go do this. She really thought that he was a good fit for her probably. Especially to introduce you to their friends. But sometimes people just want to party. She probably sat down and was like, okay, come to my house. I'm going to call some friends over and we can chill. What happened with this argument that you decided to pull a gun out on this lady and kill her? Shoot her 10 times. Not one, not two, but 10 times. You just pointed that gun at her and just decided that you wanted to take her life. What did she say out of her mouth that can really bother you? And y'all only been talking for a week. People need to really evaluate what's going on in their lives. You don't know if this is right for you at this time. Sit down and think, oh no, I'm not going to do this. Oh, I met this guy off of here. She could have talked to him a little bit longer and got to know him. Even though it doesn't matter if it was a week, a year, or two. If this man is not mentally himself and he's not mentally stable, it was going to bound to happen regardless if it was a week, a month, a year, 3 years, whatever. You have to really learn people. And these days, you never know. You can't trust nobody. I pray for her family. I pray for her. Whatever happened, if he killed himself 2 months after, I feel like he should have just did himself instead of killing an innocent lady. For what reason? Rest in peace, Wendy from Sugarland, Texas. I just pray y'all like, subscribe, jot down in the comments what y'all think about this story, what she could have did different. Please don't go on Meet Me. Please don't go on dating sites trying to meet people. I mean, don't get me wrong. People is dangerous on sites and in person. Sometimes it can work out. But get to know a person. Don't move too fast in a relationship. This lady met him on the first time on New Year's Day and was gone and shot and killed January 7th. I pray for her, you guys. Pray for her family. Just please be careful out here in this world. This world is a cruel, cruel world. And if you allow it, things like this will happen. So I pray for justice, love, and peace. Be careful out there.